So I'm getting heavy that some God has brought someone in your life to get your attention, to kind of get you off of a roller coaster, for you to kind of see your options, see what adjustments you need to make, because I'm getting like, out for this card, I'm getting a lot of clown shit, but I'm getting like dramatics. There's a lot of I'm hearing that song, you gotta be starting something, gotta be starting something. It's the darkness, the dark side of you. There's someone that came in to make you think. The way that they came in could have been unconventional, but for a person to help you, if that makes sense. So it's like, the way that I'm seeing this, it's an episode in Touched by an Angel where one of the angels is pretty much a stripper. Yeah. So I'm getting that there's a God, the way that God sent somebody in is unconventional. Is the word that I keep getting. Unconventional. Okay. Yeah. But there is a vision that you have asked God for, and God needs you to get to a place of wisdom, get to a place of wholeness and happiness for you to obtain this. And so God had to bring a situation where the truth is revealed, for you to have these awakenings, these moments of awareness. This is the time for you to kind of see your own red flags. Something could be very significant about lustful energy, or you moving from a place of lust. It's like the time is up for something. There's a need to recognize the things that you've been doing because you're self-absorbed. I'm getting strong energy of you being self-absorbed. You need to recognize, like, you're collabing with people for self. I'm hearing self-loathing. It's like you are connecting with people and it's only a distraction. So God sent in the angelic realm to kind of force you to have a level of clarity. Bring a level of clarity, because this is an opportunity. I'm hearing this is an opportunity of a lifetime, but how it's coming out is that your earthly desires are connected to this opportunity. It's like, what are you gonna choose? I'm getting an energy of you binding yourself, or you keeping yourself bound, you keeping yourself in a situation or in a mindset. Why are they keeping themselves here? Because of love. Because there's some mental and physical and emotional things that need to be healed around your heart chakra. So Archangel Michael is coming in to protect you, because Archangel Michael ain't came out one time, but that's what I said. God has sent in Archangel Michael, the angelic realm, You got the angel of love. You got the angel. You got Archangel Raphael to come in, because there's some things that have happened in your past that is stopping you from having the vision that you have. It's creating a procrastination in your life, or a stagnancy in your life, because what you are, it's like you don't realize how you are setting something up. It's how I'm seeing this is set this job, set this. I'm getting like little boosts to set it off. It's like what you blowing. It's like God is removing these doors. It's like, nope, you can't go through that door. Nope, that door ain't good for you. Nope, that's I'm hearing too high to get over. Yeah. So you're stuck in the middle. Yeah. It's like God is showing someone like, all right, these doors right now, you can use that door to get in there. It may seem like it's too high, but it's a way to get to the heights that you want to get to. There are some things that are possible if you believe, this is ultimate happiness. If you are devoted to continuously healing your energy, doing what's necessary to allow the darkness to shed light. So anytime I see this, it's a duality of understanding that your darkness, the things you've been through, the things that you have done, that you're ashamed of, or you don't want to talk about, it shouldn't put you in a space of indecision, but it should put you in a space where you see the value. I told you Archangel Michael was here. Archangel Michael is coming through. It's like the things that you're trying to defend, or you're fighting for, it's like understanding the value in this. And to put something to rest, there's a need to put this image, it's something about what you've been through. So you could have been through something with a group of people, but it's like you're smart enough, you're wise enough to make the decision that's necessary, or what's best for you to have this victory and abundance. Okay, for your dreams to pan out. This could have something to do with like who you choose when it comes down to feminine energies, or it has to do with knowing who to listen to. When I said this could have something to do with feminine energies, blossoming abundance came out, but also at the bottom of the deck, it's inner oracle. You need to listen to your inner guidance, because there's a golden lining that's here, that you are like, God is trying to heal. There's a deep healing that's here for you. These energy exchanges, this could be you exploiting people's emotions or innocence, or this is you feeling like people have done this to you. So now you kind of, I'm hearing you get it how you live. So it's like you don't care. You do people how you think that they will do you. But it's like you're living out of your ego, and you're continuously experiencing karma is what it is coming out as. It's like you're continuously experiencing karma, and Archangel Michael is trying to get you to a place of getting out of your stubborn attitude and seeing how there's a hidden beauty, but you are the key to discovering this hidden beauty. Archangel Michael then came out again. It's you knowing your power, but using your power not for the dark, but for the light. Okay. All right, God. Anything else? Yeah, leaving your past behind you. It's like God has given you an opportunity to leave your past behind you. You could be worrying about your finances. You could be worried about finances, or there's something that happened financially that kind of depleted you. But I'm getting that you could be afraid of walking away from some level of comfort. This could have something to do with love or family. But there is balance that's here. It's something very strong and significant about how this is balanced out for you. How this is balanced out for you. There's a personal conviction, but I'm getting like you know the answer. You have the direct channel of how something should be done. It's like if you raise your vibration, your heart is pulling you to do something or in a certain direction, and that's the reason why you can't kind of shake something, because your soul is trying to evolve, and there's some actions that you have to take. This is ultimate happiness. It's like you have acting of plans. Actions of plans. Thank you, Spirit. Actions of plans. Actions of plans. Your heart is pulling you in a direction of change or indicating some level of victory. But it's like you have to be wise. There's a storm warning, but God has given you some level of strategy. And I'm getting like this strategy doesn't necessarily make sense, but through this financial constraints, patience is needed. You could have been very deceptive when it came down to money. You could have been deceptive when it came down to money. 12, very significant. You could have been, I'm getting like exploiting, you could have exploited someone's emotions, or like the way that you expressed something. There's a level of envy that's here that's forcing you, and or somebody could have did this to you, and it could have forced you to go to God. But all of this happened for you to go to God and pray. Like all of what has happened has forced you to go to God in prayer. That's why God had to get your attention by sending an angel in your direction. Or like I'm getting like a roadblock. I'm seeing a construction roadblock for you to detour, for you to actually call on your spirit team, because the light that's within you is trying to activate. I'm hearing Holy Spirit activate. Holy Spirit activate. Holy Spirit activate. Oh God, because I'm getting like there could have been something that's depleting you. It's a depletion that's here. It's a depletion, but it's like God, it's like you continuously a community, a group of people, there's an acknowledgement of how this is depleting you. This community of people depleting you. How this is your past actions, or how your past actions have restricted you. But there's a need to understand that like this community helped you when it helped you, but they ain't helping you now. And so there's a need that you need to walk away from this community. It's like, all right, so for example, sometimes when you have a job, the tools that you have works on this job. But then, so the way that they're showing me is like a time warp. So okay, so I'm seeing these years. I'm seeing 2016, and then I'm seeing someone building like a bookshelf or a TV stand. I can't really make out what it is, but it's like they're building that in 2016. Well, the tools that they use in 2016, and they could be building the exact same thing in this year, but the tools that they used in 2016 will not work on that same bookshelf that was bought from the same place, because they made it better, or they changed something. There was some level of change that made it where those tools cannot be used. Those tools cannot be used to make that same bookshelf that you got from the same place, that you bought from the same place. It looks like it's the same, but to keep the structure firm and solid, you're gonna have to walk away. So I'm getting like God is exposing this, but I'm getting this is internal. The external factors are not necessarily there, but there's a value in the internal. It's the personal realization or awareness of what needs to happen, or like, this isn't valuable this to me anymore. This community is not valuable to you anymore. And there's a need to walk away from it. There's a need to walk away from it. And I'm getting like God is giving you these answers, telling you like, okay, you need to observe what's going on, because you got what you want. What your goal is, it's right here. The objective is right here. And there's a need for you to kind of get cold with a community. You in this community, y'all could like, I'm hearing like Jesus had to leave his hometown because they couldn't see. Like how I'm seeing this is, I'm seeing a man walking through a community, and I'm seeing like that community kind of not giving them necessarily the respect that they need. There's like a partnership that's here, that's new in your life, that something about a community will make you feel guilty of the way that you end up and date this person, the way that you do something with this person. It's something that, yeah, it's like, because they're not going to acknowledge the spiritual awakening. Okay, thank you, God. That's the reason why Jesus had to leave, because they didn't want to acknowledge how wise he's gotten, how spiritual awake he is, how he has taken off. It's like they are connected to the old you. So spirit, they are attached to the old you, and they can't see your ancestors. They can't see. It's like there's a level of chaos that's here, but there's action. There's action that God is trying to guide you to take, because there is, oh my God, because there is a liberation that's here. There is, if you can't see what that card says, it says liberation, a sense of greater purpose or higher expectations, and then action. It's some type of action that has to be taken. And I'm getting that these people that are around you, there could be a level of power struggle over who you are. This fast action that you must take. There's some fast action that you must take. Okay. There's a realization of this. Someone that they need to have an honest conversation. I'm hearing it again. You want to be starting something, got to be starting something. Because there's a higher level of commitment. It's like someone has went within. This masculine has went within. It's like something about this masculine had to come to a complete end for them to be free. But they had to go through a recovery for them to be stable enough, or like the structure of who they are. They had to get to a place of being truthful for them to have this level of success. It's like they had to put some things to rest. But I'm getting like even in their mind within themselves, they had to acknowledge some things. It's how this is coming through is like someone had to look at their journey and see and acknowledge like why they've been cold. Why have they been so cold? Because I'm hearing, I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. Somebody has had to look at their mistakes, reassess, for them to understand what they have been manifesting. Because I'm getting that they had to go and do some level of self-discovery. They had to go within for them to prepare for this honest conversation. It's like someone had to have a awakening, a level of awareness for oneself. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, this person, they're coming through. They're not in conflict anymore. They're not in conflict anymore. I'm seeing Home Alone when I'm seeing Home Alone, and I'm seeing it's like he could have there's somebody that could have had to kind of, they were holding on to something tight, a level of control. They were trying to control something. But there is understanding of like them, the way that they've been doing something is a perspective shift. That how they've been trying to control a situation, or how they've been trying to get support, needed to end. The way that they were doing this had to end and transform. Someone is reassessing their mistakes. Yeah, there was some level of confusion or conflict or annoyances that needed to change. It's like, I've talked about this before, but it's like, because my brothers and my granddad, the men that was in my life, they didn't really show emotion. So it was hard for me to acknowledge that men kind of experienced the very things that women did. They felt the same. They bled the same. They hurt the same. It was a true distance when it came down to how I saw men. And this is what I'm kind of picking up here, where it's like someone had to change their perspective, and it could have been embarrassing, because like for me, I have all brothers. I don't have any sisters. I grew up around nothing but boys. And I mean, like, I had cousins that were females, but they were younger, so I guess it was just different. But it was like, it was embarrassing for me to have all brothers and not even be able to acknowledge that. But I don't remember my brothers crying after they were 8. Like, I don't remember my brothers crying. I remember seeing them hurt. I seen my brother break his thumb, or break his finger. I think it was his thumb. Break his thumb, and he didn't cry not one time. He was just like, "Hey, I need y'all to take me to the hospital." And so there could have been an energy of someone being embarrassed, but it's understanding or being this masculine, taking quick action to protect and what they feel like is their ultimate happiness. It's like someone is having a full circle moment of understanding like what this pool is and how this is connected to their victory. It's like them understanding that they know their power, they've used their power, and this is the wish fulfillment that they have manifested. There's a understanding of this. It's something happening very quickly. Communication is happening quickly. Moving on could be happening quickly, or there is a choice. But like I said, it's something very strong about like a understanding that this community, the way that this community is seeing this masculine's journey, they're not going. It's like this masculine's gonna have to release them. They're gonna have to, because all they're doing is going to make them continuously reassess their mistakes over and over again, continuously relive or rehash, or continuously go through more and more lessons where they're in a place where if for God to send them an angel, I'm hearing God send me an angel from the heavens above to heal my broken heart, 'cause all I do is cry. Send me an angel. So it's like they could have asked God to send them an angel, because all they kept doing was they were weighed down by their darkness, their shadows, their lust, or the lust. They were dealing with gossip, accusations, people doing the most. And they realized, like, God forced someone to realize their defense mechanisms. They forced someone to acknowledge their defense mechanisms. And what they lost because of them not detoxing, because they were allowing things that they were codependent on to hold them hostage, when this should have been beautiful. I'm getting like you and somebody go against the odds, or God sent, like I said, God sent an angel, and it forced someone to someone that was a dedicated partner. It wasn't just chemistry. Somebody could have made them feel like it was just love bombing. But this person was a friend of me. This person had some hidden intentions. And there's a realization of this I'm getting. This person was only like, this person, I'm getting like somebody that you used to party with, or they used to party with. They used to drink with, they used to do drugs with, they used to pass off different women or guys to each other. They used to do illegal shit together. But it's like someone in this group is like, they expected, or they told your person something about you, and it's like their behavior became irrational because of what they were expecting from you, or their behavior became irrational because of what they, okay, wait a minute, I just said that, so obviously that's what it was. But there's a group that told this person this and created a level of fear around them. But I'm getting that this person is sad. They're sad, but they want a turning point. It's like once you repoed your energy, or they repoed theirs, there's a level of obsession that came. It's like someone realizing that this group was doing too much. There's a community that someone is seeing that was just doing too much. They were doing too much. And somebody is about to make something official. Things are about to take off. Yep. The hot and cold is like someone was in their head about like why there was a level of hot and cold. Like there's a distress signal that was put out and it became like a turning point. Something came to term. It comes out like something came to term and something had to balance out. Someone is having a new beginning. Someone is having this sudden realization of how they needed to prioritize you or this situation, because there was so many options. Something about them having so many options that they had to deal with consequences of their actions. But I'm also picking up intuitively that the people that were talking, that were kind of advising them wrong, I'm getting that there was one true friend. There was one true friend that kind of called them out on. That was there. That was honest. That was truthful. Yeah. But I'm getting other people were trying to, like, they wanted to sneak around behind this person's back and kind of cuff that person, date that person, because they felt like, and sweep that person off of their feet. Yeah. Because they're in the same lifestyles. Like, they wanted to sneak around. But they knew that this person was dedicated to you. 333. There's some type of evidence. There's something that's exposed. Once you have this spiritual awakening, or you cut through the illusion, cut through the bullshit for you to see who these two-faced enemies are, there's going to be a turning point and luck is going to be on your side. That's how you're going to be able to make something official. This hot and cold energy, this roller coaster, you're going to have to remove that. You're going to have to remove that energy. God send me an angel from the heavens above. All right. I'm going to leave it right there. Until next time, everybody. Purification. There's a level of purification that's happening. All right, you guys. I'm going to leave it right there. Until next time, everybody. Namaste and blessings to you and yours.